teams is going to the Super Bowl, and the other one, they're not going to the Super Bowl. Hey, now can I take my shirt off? All right. Bert Kreischer, you nailed it, brother. And that was beautifully produced, Sean Rollins. Setting the table for the third time in 13 years in this building, in this stage, with these stakes. The AFC Championship game again, New England and Denver. And here come the Broncos. Take the field in their sunset orange jerseys. We're down to four. The final four of the NFL. And we begin this championship Sunday with the Patriots and Broncos. And later today on Fox, it's the Rams and the Seahawks for the NFC Championship. Man, we'll be excited to present this to you. Hello, friends. Jim Nance, along with Tony Romo. Who would have guessed at the beginning of the season these would be the last two standing in the AFC? They both started 1-2 coming out of September. Didn't look hopeful. But the rest of the way, they each only lost one time, Tony. And now they're both one game away from going to the Super Bowl. It's been an amazing ride. And I give a lot of the credit to the coaching staffs of both these teams. I mean, they've created a culture. They've turned over the roster. And now they're here, one game away. What an opportunity. You look at what's going on here with Denver. Everybody knows the story. Last week against Buffalo, late in the overtime. Bo Nix suffers the broken ankle. Everybody's been trying to find out more about Jarrett Stidham. What a stage to come out and have your first start in over 2 years. What will he do today, you think? It's just such a great opportunity for him. I mean, he can come out here and win this game and possibly a Super Bowl if they get past this. He'll live in Denver more forever. And, I mean, he's doing the thing. He can stand in the pocket. He can throw the football. They got to throw this message. I think Sean Payton did a great job creating we can win with this guy. Yeah, I think they believe it. I think they can too. And then you got Drake May this season, which is certainly MVP worthy. It's going to come down to him or Stafford. We know that. What a year he's had, but he's going against a defense that is tenacious. Imagine that's going to be. Both defenses are great at all three levels. It's going to be hard. He's going to be nervous. Now, we talked about City. He's going to be nervous as well. How do you get into the game? He's been on fire this year. He gets the ball down the field. This is accurate as any quarterback down the field. Expect him to attack today. There are so many things you can extol about what he's done this year, but he's never lost a football. Speaks a lot about what this second-year quarterback has done. And now let's go to the Broncos in-stadium announcer, Connor McGahee.
Gentlemen, as our nation approaches its 250th anniversary, the year 2026 will commemorate 2.5 centuries of freedom, unity, and the founding ideals set forth in the Declaration of Independence. The National Football League and the Denver Broncos are proud to stand with the American 250 Commission in honoring this historic milestone and reflecting on the enduring spirit of our country. Now please rise for the performance of our national anthem, performed by a national recording artist based here in Colorado. Please welcome Nathaniel Franklin.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleam, whose red stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets crackling, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the
satisfying. He thinks he's winning the Super Bowl.
24 slots, right? And over 8.3 million software fixes. First day in a row.
Dad, can I be done now? Shop Best Buy for a great deal on an LG OLED TV.
Get the twin style slices and steaks for $4.99 from Little Caesars. 2 delicious slices. Yeah, ready. You get both of yourself. It's in sport. With the twin style slices and steaks for $4.99 from Little Caesars. Pizza, pizza.
The Chewy owners are made for jobs. And never lets go of what he loves. So Dad uses Chewy to get everything he needs to keep loving life. One mouthful at a time. For low prices. For life with pets, there's Chewy.
The 3 for me, only at Chili's. Still can't be beat with the big QP, fries, vodkas, chips, and salsa, and lemon street. All for just $10.99. So if you're McDone with tiny overpriced burgers, just come to Chili's. This Chili's 3 for me is the best $10.99 you can eat. Are you saving money on your car insurance?
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm doing.
Try InsureFi. We help you compare quotes and save half on your car insurance.
I like it when things are convenient and save me lots of money.
Go to InsureFi.com and save up to $1,000 a year on your car insurance. I'll try it somewhere else. The NFL is sponsored by Intuit TurboTax. Now Taxes is meeting with a TurboTax expert. Get your taxes done.
Dude, I hate it when it does that.
CBS welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Dude,
To the AFC
I
Championship.
don't like
presented
it.
by Intuit TurboTax. Pleased to have James Sterling with us up here in the booth. Patriots and
I
Broncos coming up.
can't do this, bro.
And Tracy Wilson. We begin with Tracy first.
If there's one thing you know, he thrives in a challenge, and he thrives with a backup quarterback. He spent all week instilling confidence into Jarrett Stidham. His message to him, I'm not worried about you, Stiddy. Let it rip. As for Bo Nix, he did have surgery on that ankle this week. He is here today in the stadium watching. I had a chance to speak with him before the game. He told me it hurts not being out here with his team playing in the AFC Championship. He said Stiddy's got it. His message to him this week, take advantage of this opportunity and compete like crazy. Now let's send it over to Evan Washburn with the Patriots.
Tracy, New England's playoff history here in Denver well documented this week.
I can't, bro.
This version of the Patriots never did carry their message. They're going to carry their own glory identity. Undefeated win over the season. They feel like they have a constant connection. They know this place is loud. They know there's altitude. They certainly are. As Maday is back to receive the kick here in a moment as New England defers at the top. Starting to cloud up a little bit. They came out
What the frick is that?
chances and snow flurries come second half, but we're ready to roll. Who will earn the right to go to Santa Clara, Super Bowl 60?
What the frick?
With the touchback to the back of the end zone for Gomez. Can't wait to see what this looks like Sunday. Here goes Jarrett Stidham. First one back to start this championship game in history without a single touchdown during the regular season. And it's been 749 days since he last began a game as the starter. The game will be really fast for him early in this game. You got to protect him if you're Sean Payton with the play caller. You saw Wattenberg coming back off of IR. He's the starting center. They have chemistry the last 2 years and practice a lot together. They're going to begin with a handoff. The Patriots are there to meet Harvey, hold them to one. And I want to dig a little deeper here, Tony, about your
Harvey with the 1 yard run.
against this defense.
This is going to be really interesting because I think Stidham has shown an affinity to stand in the pocket, to move the ball. We know he can throw a football. I mean, he actually looks pretty good on tape. I expect Vrabel to come after him today. Don't allow him to feel safe in the pocket, have the time to go through reads, speed up his internal clock, especially early in this game.
You saw that defense in the first two playoff games. 1 touchdown allowed in 25 opponent tries. 2nd and 9. And they go back to Harvey. And again, there's nothing there. Look at all the Patriots around the football.
Harvey stopped for a loss of 2.
Burton was the first to get to him.
Well, we talked about it. The last thing you want to do is get 3rd and long to open the game. So don't
It's like
expect
3rd and
some comeback
11.
here. I think the way for Denver to win this game is obviously protect.
One of the
We gotta
toughest
pass
things
it.
to do in all of college football.
Early downs.
Oh, 39. That's my bad.
This is a screen or something.
Forward progress. Go back up.
Defense really missed an opportunity to keep them backed up there. It's 1st and 10 from the 23. RPO complete to open the drive. The margin for error so small in a conference like this, and in Big Ten play, really imperative to get off to a good start.
We really focus on all offseason getting off to such a great start, right? Start fast, win our conference. Well, this is step 1. And so I think you're so tired of hitting your own color jerseys, by the way. You're excited when you get in conference plays. You start to get some of that familiarity, some of that also that hatred that you have for these other teams. So the Big Ten is a fun conference.
Yeah, and you know both of these teams, their players have had this game circled all offseason because this is the first one. This is the first step towards winning a Big Ten championship. Both teams feel like they've got the playmakers to compete in conference this year, but it all starts today.
Fires to the wideout. He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive.
And a really great job by the defense adjusting now, because on this drive, this quarterback has found his guy a few times, and now the defense is saying,
That's my
Picked off,
fault.
and the opening drive is stopped
see
with
it.
an interception.
And I tell you what, defensively, you want to set the tone, and you gave up a few plays, but bowed your neck, got
What we saw when they backed up the Bills. Look at the completion percentage.
The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
no, you
Oh my god.
Intercepted a first
These guys are
down
popping out of
turnover to
nowhere.
swing momentum. Taking it the other way. Touchdown. Back to pass, it's Raiola. Snagged out of the air.
early in the game. I love getting my quarterback in rhythm. Easy pitch and catch. You've thrown them 4,000 times. Not big shots, but just put you in nice positions on the next downs coming up.
They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. 1st and 10. Out of the gun to give to the back. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
And it's really nice, whether it's RPO or not, is
Good
having
job,
a
Denver
defensive
defense.
line that stones the offensive line, takes away the gaps. It doesn't matter.
Oh, get off me. Ah.
He's trying to get it in. Almost took it all the way there, but it's a huge gain, and they're set up with a 1st and goal. Now the chance to pay off that big play from just outside the 5.
No
And that's
way he jumped that.
interception number 3 on the
Get
day.
off me.
He's at the 50. Past the 30.
Tackle him, bro.
Touchdown,
Dive.
Scarlet Knights. And what a turn
Sorry.
of events as this defense gets the big
Oh.
six.
4th and 4. Bunton.
And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put
That is just stupid
another
right now.
interception. That's his 4th of the day. Nice pickup on the return, but more important.
Okay, I actually started.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Soft spot in the middle. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first
Why?
down. And here's...
We're going to restart this game, bro. I can't do it. Snow melts in.
Okay, 2-3 and outs. Second possession coming up for Denver.
Okay, Richardson, give me the tree.
Grab break. I'm not sponsoring anything. As time ticks by, still I try.
One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to the banks of the Raritan of Piscataway, New Jersey, SHI Stadium, home to the Rutgers. This offense has it with really good field position. Dropping back, it's Raiola. Throws to the wideout. On target to the
There
left.
you go.
Touchdown, Nebraska! Looking to throw on first down. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. The margin for error is so small in this conference, it's really imperative to get off to a good start in Big Ten play.
Especially, Reese, since you're adding so much talent now to this conference. But yeah, year in and year out, you know the mainstays in this conference, but there's always some surprises, and I'll be interested to see how everybody starts off this season. Listen, this is your first opportunity, Palmer, in conference play, in a major conference, obviously in the Big Ten, to make your first statement.
And it's going to be taxing all season long for these players. Physically, obviously, and you expect that in the Big Ten Conference. But now adding all those West Coast teams, these guys are going to be flying back and forth across the country a lot this year. They have to get off to a fast start today. That's what makes this game so critical. Well, it's a nice job by the defender there, closing the gap with the wide receiver.
Liberty Mutual Insurance only
He's able to run right up on him, get him to the ground for a minimal gain.
It's on target and complete. Offense has gained momentum with third down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. The Cornhuskers are moving quickly down the field. Quick release by the QB. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense first and goal from the 7. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. And after that first down gasher, they're close to the end zone. Second and goal coming. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line, goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You got to get those.
And the
And then Josh McDaniels got the head coaching job at the Raiders. He traded to bring Stidham with him to Vegas. And again, he has this incredible story behind us.
Looking to throw, it's Raiola. Unloads to the wideout. On target over the middle. Finally brought down at the 31. It's a pickup of 15 yards on the play, and they've got a first down.
And it came back in, so
we've come to the end of the quarter, and Nebraska is
how
on
Skip,
top.
you just heard, he is the referee. Congratulations to that crew getting a chance to officiate and govern for this AFC Championship game. But they did try to throw, but again, there was pressure on it, Tony. There was right here. 5 blockers, 6 guys.
They've got a first down here to open the period.
Yep, change for quick speed.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
You know, it's so important for corners to be able to transition, right? You got to have real loose hips. You got to be able to change direction on a dime. And in zone coverage, when you see the ball thrown, you can break on it and force incompletions like that.
Right through his hands and incomplete, and he'll want that one back. It'll be third down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. He's got an open open man. Defense makes a stop, but the change move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. So close to cashing it in for this offense.
3rd and 10.
They just keep firing. Wide out trying to get it in.
Oh my gosh, good job, Jarrett Stidham.
The give to the back. Oh, he's got some space. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down.
We're looking at a Nick Foles moment, boys.
It really puts the defense in a bind, and it forces them just to freeze a half second as they try to distinguish between the running back and the quarterback. Who's keeping the football? On that play, it was the running back, and he made him pay.
Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. That was just a perfectly choreographed screen. The line got out on time. The running back had a wall in front of it.
And I think the quarterback did a really good job of selling passes, dodging the pass rush, getting it to the running back, and then let him do the rest. You got him in space, he'll pick up yards in a hurry.
93 yards, more than he had the previous 8.
This time he's got it. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately.
Touchdown that you foreshadowed, Tony.
And the Huskers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. A quick completion to the left, looking for the 1st down. They are on the move as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 28. The Huskers, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the 1st down? Use the play fake, now to throw. And they will
flip through 2 tackles and does great work just to get back to the line of scrimmage. Of course, he was shaken up and was concussed on the first drive last week. After making 3 quick catches, went to the protocol.
Looking for a man. It's Raiola. Firing to the right, complete.
Trying to get this right.
He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the 1st down.
Well, this defense is being challenged, and this secondary in particular. And I know a DB made the tackle there, but we're only in the 2nd quarter, and already this quarterback has over 200 yards passing.
And they pick up just a few on that completion. One more snap coming before juice boxes and orange slices.Quickly complete. They'll knock him down, and that'll take
Good job, Stidham.
We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our
Telling you.
time update.
Nick Foles moment. Telling you.
We've got a great scene there today in Piscataway. And this linebacker has left his big old paw print.
The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the 3rd. And it falls incomplete, but that could have been disastrous. A defender was right there. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Fires to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete. Jarred loose by the hit.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now has taken out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
The Cornhuskers come to the line with a new set of downs. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Got his man to the left. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. And the Huskers are rolling down the field. The RPO, it's complete. Brought down at the 26-yard line after a pickup of 10 yards on the play, and it'll be a 1st down.
No way.
He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. Picked up a few extra on that return, but wants to throw. It's Raiola. Throws to the wideout. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. He managed a few yards. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Markway. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Gets it out fast. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Now the play fake. It's incomplete, and we'll change ends of the field now. We've reached the break. It's Nebraska holding the lead. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. Complete to the left. And he slipped through the crack. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Wide open downfield. At the 20, he's got space. The chunk plays that they love, and he takes it all the way down to the 10. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He caught it. And he was straining for the goal line, but the defense stopped him short. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They want that clock to run. And working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to pass. Makes the catch. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Working that left side. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard. We sensed a great deal of confidence, almost a smugness from this coaching staff. And these guys on the field, it's as if they knew they were going to win.
Yeah, playing with a bit of a chip on their shoulder, and I think they really felt like they had a real good game plan offensively and defensively coming into the...
That right side, giving them 6 up front. They're going to run it to the side. And stopped the yard short is Stevenson as Greenlaw drove him into the ground, the former 49er. This is a great chess match between Josh McDaniels, the great offensive coordinator, one of the best of the last 20 years. We know what he's done in New England all those years. Comes back, all of a sudden, Greg May has an incredible season. He's going against Vance Joseph, who they've gone against each other a ton. He's going to use a lot of nub side. One guy like an edge with tight ends. Receivers on the other side, they expect them, give them an opportunity. They're doing it again here. On that side, no receivers out wide. They're on 3rd and 1. It looks like that's enough for the first. Of course, they have the lead block by Tonga coming over from his usual defensive tackle position, as he often does in short yardage, helping lead the way for Stevenson to move the chains.
They use everybody. I mean, we remember Vrabel playing offense years ago in New England and catching touchdowns in big games, and Tonga comes in at fullback. Let's see the size of Stevenson is outstanding. Now, they're going to use this all day. Receivers on one side, tight end, and big people on the other. That's the first down.
Guys, get him down. Yeah.
That is the guy that, of course, made the critical play in overtime, came off the interception on the pass to Brandon Cooks, and what a stick he hits this time on Diggs. Loss of 2.
It's just an unbelievable job by him. He's just come flying down, read the block, and he has made some outstanding plays in the playoffs, none bigger than last week, to basically give them a chance to win the game. Second and 12. Protected. Launching. And
Good defense, Sertan.
denying the pass to Booty. The reigning defensive player of the year. They're going to wear him out today. And what I mean is not New England. You don't want to throw at this guy. Rudy had the big catch last week for the touchdown on the go route. But I think that Denver's going to wear him out and say, you guard that guy, and we're going to overload everybody else. But we need you to win your matchup 99 to 100% of the time. And he starts off this game that way. Yeah, he won that one for sure. It's almost like Deion Sanders back in the day. You take away this side, look at everyone overload everywhere else. 3rd and 12 with that pass rush tee off. Here they come. They got it away. Diggs still has 2 Broncos on him, and he's thrown back after a short gain. And that was Q, who comes in as one of 7 defensive backs on that 3rd and long. And they're going to take the Patriot offense off the field. Well, this is a bit of a problem in the playoffs. Will Campbell, he's trying to just get him down, but getting your quarterback hit here is Benito comes off the edge. He's lucky it wasn't a blow-up shot. Benito made a play like that at the start of the 3rd quarter last week. Yeah, it led to a fumble recovery by the Broncos. 2nd punt now already in this game. Ball not deep, but bouncing around and coming to rest at about the 23. 34-yard punt. Well, all smiles for Stidham.
Okay, ad break. It would be crazy if Denver somehow wins this game, bro. All I see is... Stretching my legs out. Oh, back. My back is killing me. Oh, that shit is done. Oh, I see it. Signs. All right, we're back. Hand it off to Harvey. He gains about 9.
Some toughness there to go for 9 yards. This was a huge win for Denver. Yeah, the big drive. And what happened on the last drive? Well, 3rd and 10. They motion, they figure out its zone, and you have this play ready, dialed up, and you see the shell coverage at the back end, and then a play that he started his career off with Josh McDaniels calling. They use it for a touchdown. Sean Payton off to a great start, and I do think he's used motion on every single play. It's giving another motion right here. It's to give the quarterback the idea of its man or zone and to figure out what this defense is. You can eliminate 50% of the tendencies.
2nd and 1. He takes the handoff to McLaughlin. Now he's going to throw it for the first down to Bryant. That's all they needed. They needed 1. They got 2. And Pat Bryant, 3rd-round pick out of Illinois, who came on strong back half of the season wearing a specialty helmet after a couple of recent concussions.
This is outstanding. Pause that right there. He's going to actually, these guys are covering him. But the reason why he actually gets them open is because Stidham looks them off. That's pretty high level there. He moves the defense to create actual leverage and an openness for the receiver. Impressive.
We settle down to you now, Tony?
He's settled down now, Jim. I think right there, that big play really helped. And now that one right there shows you that he has the ability to do this. Another motion
On 1st down. He keeps it. Looking over the boom, and he slides right in front of Marcus Jones. It'll go for 8.
I thought everybody told me that Bo Nix isn't in, so we're just going to hand it off. Nope. As soon as the DN goes down, he goes ahead and keeps it. Another great play call. Sean Payton was on fire last week. The timing of everything, and I think Stidham's a little more athletic than people give him credit for.
Boy, Sean Payton is always a very positive guy, but after spending time at the facility all day Friday, an hour visit with him, he was so
One of the toughest things to do in all.
He's going to play well. He just got using the same terminology he's used all year. That's good to battle play. 2nd and 2.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. The quick out. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. The Huskers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. To the air, it's Raiola. Looking down the middle. Makes a connection. Touchdown, corner.
In the study Stiddy. Stiddy is studying.
Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Intercepted, and now he's up to 14. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
New England's ramping up the pressure now on 1st down. Smart.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. To the air on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The play action fake. He makes the catch, but the officials right on top of it, signaling out of bounds. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. He's got him this time. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Great execution on the RPO, and the receiver had some time to find the soft spot in the zone and make himself open for the quarterback and make it a much easier pass. Great job.
Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Pulls and throws off the RPO. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this 1st period. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Nebraska is on top. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. First play of the period, 1st down here. Dropping back, it's Raiola. Takes a hit as he fires. Makes the grab. Now the connection takes it to the 11. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Intercepted. A 1st half turnover can swing momentum. Takes it the other way. He's inside the 40. At the 20. Touchdown. here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. They're still looking for a little more productivity as they trail 10-7. Wants to throw on first down. The screen, he can go. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. The screen, and watch out. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. He's got his man. They make the stop at the 41, but it's a 15-yard pickup, and they're rolling with a first down. And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has
That's
to
not
be
even my
spinning.
fault. I didn't even call for the ball.
And they'll get him down. Going right to work up top. Setting up the screen. Not able to break the big one on that screen to the running back, but he found enough and a solid pickup on first down. The Cornhuskers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Got his man downfield. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. It's a 1st and 10. Hauls it in.
We're back. That's
They
what
bring him
it's
down, but the big
That's
play
it.
will move
39.
the sticks.
Jim throws.
Play
Oh,
fake on the
stop.
RPO bought the receiver some time to work himself open on the route. That was a man-to-man coverage on the defense. Nice job by the receiver putting his foot in the ground and separating.
Back to pass, it's Raiola. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Operating in the red zone here on second down. He wants to throw it again. Incomplete. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. It's complete. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page.
After this.
Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Can the defense stop him again on 2nd and goal? We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Wants to go up top. Got a pawn it near the goal line.
Man, I like the response by this defense. They've given up some yards, gotten all the way down here near the goal line. For 2 straight plays, 2 straight incompletions, now forcing the 3rd down. They'll be happy to get out of this.
Touchdown, Nebraska!
Including the NFC Championship tilts.
So much for the idea of halftime settling down this crowd. They are ready to roll in the second half.
Goes to the rookie.
Working that left side now. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Pulls and fires complete. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. Complete to the left. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. And the Huskers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Fires to the tight end. Powerful running as he trucks his way to the 28.
3rd and 15.
Off the RPO, complete. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. The Huskers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Makes the grab. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7.
Incomplete. 4th and 15.
You know,
Punting.
the defense, they just haven't been able to find an answer for this guy throughout the course of the game. Obviously, he's got 2 touchdowns, picks up the first down there. They've tried doubling him. They've tried man coverage, zone coverage.
Touchdown, Huskers!
A little bit lazily out to the flat, and this is what happens. The nerves of the big game. He's a second-year player. He's so young. He's played so amazing.
The Cornhuskers, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Looking downfield, it's Raiola. Snags it over the middle. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there.
For an offense, slant routes against man coverage are really a rhythm throw. Take your steps, you get the ball out, it's got to be in a good location. Quarterback and receiver on the same page there.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. How can a stadium this size make so much noise? You can't hear yourself think on 3rd down here in Autzen. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. These 2 guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch. And it is another interception. Just a terrible strike. Looking to throw on first down. On target. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28. And the Huskers headed quickly to the line. There's no need to panic or anything, but this would be a really opportune time to put something together and try to take control of this game.
And sometimes you just come out as the favorite, and you're a little bit flat, and you expect to win. And sometimes that leads to slow starts, but I think if they can get that passion, that adrenaline, they get a little fired up.
And the catch and run into the end zone.
Come on, stop, defense. Yo! Yo, 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 yo.
Never a reason to panic. Just run your offense. Plenty of time here. Down 1 possession late in the 4th. Makes the grab. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The Huskers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to pass.
Whoa! Hey, bro.
Interceptions in this one. The nightmare is alive.
That's game over. Just scored a touchdown, but there's no clock out.
It's really the most common type of upset we see every year. The home field advantage is so big, and especially when you have a ranked team come to town, they love to play spoiler.
Yes, and what needed to happen happened in this football game.
Nationwide is on your side.
The one play, only 12 yards for New England, which has managed 1 first down in 3 drives.
Hey, 53. They're getting up there pretending to do snap, motion, get to the right play.
And on McLaughlin. He's out to about the 47, picks up 3. Tracy, down to you.
Jim, the big reason Jarrett's did
That's
it this
it for
year.
episode 2. I'm sorry, guys. I ain't gotta watch on yet.